Juliette Boland, and this is the Timey Wimey Show. Today I've traveled in my telephone box to meet with the 12th Doctor in London. Let me take this. Hello?
The 12th Doctor's not in London.
The 12th Doctor isn't in London.
He's in San Diego.
He's in San Diego.
With Jenna Coleman, Steven Moffat, and Michelle Gomez.
With Jenna Coleman, Steven Moffat, and Michelle Gomez.
They're at Comic-Con.
At Comic-Con.
You have to get there right away.
Okay, we'll be on our way.
Bye.
We have to go to San Diego right now. Hurry, let's go. Hi, this is Juliette Boland from the Timey Wimey Show, and today we're at Comic-Con 2015, and we're going to check out the sights, the sounds, and yes, even the smells of Comic-Con. Comic-Con is so much fun! I got to go to the Her Universe fashion show. They supply my wardrobe for the Timey Wimey Show. I even saw a lot of fun stars and celebrities. Matt Smith! Woo! And I also interviewed Frank Bedore, the author of The Looking Glass Wars. Guys, we're here at the Doctor Who red carpet at Comic-Con. I'm so excited. So what was it like playing a video game character?
Well, it kind of blows my mind. And that's the thing about Doctor Who at the moment. It just keeps like snowballing and getting bigger and bigger, and it feels like, you know, there's no boundaries we can't cross.
How many times did you have to kiss Peter Capaldi in Darkwater?
Actually, I think you'll find that it was him that was kissing me. He just couldn't let go of me. Because he knows a good thing when he sees it.
You made Sherlock and the Doctor such geniuses. Who would win in a logic off?
Who would win in a logic off? Oh, strict logic, Sherlock Holmes, because he's better at logic. The Doctor's more intuitive, more he makes greater leaps. He's more passionate. He's sort of, whereas Sherlock Holmes could sit in an armchair and solve any puzzle you gave him, the Doctor has to actually jump out of a building and plunge towards Earth in order to work out what he's going to do next. He needs the adrenaline surge in a way. So I think from this strict logic off Sherlock Holmes, because the Doctor would get bored and start playing with a rubber duck or something.
Which episode takes longer to write, Sherlock or Doctor Who?
Well, oddly enough, they're about the same, and that's odd because Doctor Who is 45 minutes and Sherlock is 90 minutes, but the truth is stories take the same amount of time to write, whether or not, whatever length they are.
How are you?
Why do you think Clara's attitude has changed towards the Doctor?
I think her whole perspective has changed. I think at the end of last series she thought she'd lost the Doctor, and she also lost Danny Pink. So in a way, going to kind of that brink and then coming back, her perspective is now totally different, and she's freed up and ready to embrace it all.
And what was it like playing Clara as a video game character?
I saw it yesterday. She does a great jump. She's got some great jumping action. But yeah, it was good. I never thought I'd see myself in Lego form.
We have a fan of the Anglophile channel who just had a time baby, and we were just wondering if you could sign the onesie.
Yeah, of course. A time baby. Slightly illegible, but you have video proof, so there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi Julia, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Which episode of Doctor Who did you love making most?
Of the season that I can't talk about the new season because from season 8. You know, I'm so sad I enjoyed them all. You know, because every morning I was waking up and being Doctor Who. So every day there was some new delight, there was some new corridor to run down, there was some new monster to chase, there was some new place to take the TARDIS. So I really enjoyed every single episode. But I guess I was particularly liked Listen. I loved because there was a kind of intimacy about that, and we got to see the Doctor that you don't normally see, which is what he does when he's not having big adventures and spending time in the TARDIS, into the Dalek. I loved seeing all the Daleks getting blown up and going inside the Dalek, and but I loved them all. You know, I loved the finale. You know, working with Michelle and having Missy revealed as the Master and the Cybermen. I'm such a geek, you know, I just, you know, every single episode was fab as far as I was concerned.
And if you had to do an episode that reunites Doctors, which Doctors would you like to work with?
Oh, goodness me. Well, I love them all, you know, so I think maybe it might be nice to do one which reunites all the ones from the new incarnation. You know, Chris Eccleston and David Tennant and Matt Smith. I think they're all great. I think they've done fantastic work. And you know what, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be here in America if it wasn't for how well they played those roles and how committed they were. And I think the four of us together would be good.
Thank you.
Very well. Yeah. That's great. So who's your favourite Doctor? You don't have to say. There's no one else.
I love them all.
That's what I say too. Good to see you. See you later.
That was so awesome. I got to talk to the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, Jenna Coleman, Steven Moffat, and Michelle Gomez. Well, thanks for watching the Timey Wimey Show. See you next time.
You obviously have some experience with passionate fan bases with Doctor Who. The Doctor! Yeah! I mean, Jane Austen fans are pretty passionate too, in their own right. Did you have friends and family, like when you got this role, that were all saying you were in Pride and Prejudice and you had to explain that this version was just like a wee bit different from what they might be thinking?
Well, the clue is in the title of Pride, Prejudice and Zombies. No, yeah, look, I think it's a really fun film, and I think it's the sort of film that you can take your chick to. There's a great central love story in it. And people's heads get going on. Zombies are exactly what Pride and Prejudice needed, I think. Woo!